Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about discovering who you truly are and where you belong. Have you ever imagined going to school high above the clouds? One windy morning, Luma the cloud fox floated toward her first day at Nimbus School. Nimbus School wasn't on land. It hovered gently on a puffy, glowing cloud. Only creatures with airy hearts could study there, or so they said. Luma's fur shimmered like morning mist, and her paws left tiny swirls of vapor. But deep down, she wasn't sure she belonged in the sky. As she arrived, a bird dragon named Piko swooped by, trailing lightning sparks behind him. "Race you to the fountain!" he shouted, grinning wide. Luma giggled and floated after him, her paws skipping over the soft cloud floor. The fountain splashed glowing raindrops that smelled like peppermint. Inside the glassy school, stairs twisted mid-air, and lockers hummed lullabies. Luma's name glittered above one with a crescent moon etched on it. Her first class was Breeze Balance. The teacher, Ms. Whiffle, a dandelion owl, taught students how to ride gusts with grace and giggles. Luma wobbled, tumbled, then soared. "You're a natural," said Ms. Whiffle. But Luma still felt heavy inside, like she didn't quite float right. At lunch, students ate fluffberry tarts and thunder juice. Piko cracked jokes that made everyone roar, but Luma just stared at her reflection. "You okay?" Piko asked, nudging her gently. Luma nodded, but her eyes stayed on her shadow, darker than the others, edged with quiet worry. After class, Luma wandered near the cloud's edge. Below, she saw mountaintops peeking through the mist. What if I'm not meant to float? That night, as stars blinked above, Luma whispered into a breeze, "Show me who I am." The wind curled around her like a soft question. In her dreams, Luma saw herself dancing in forests, not skies. She howled to moons, not thunder. She wasn't a sky fox. She was something else. The next morning, everything felt different. Nimbus School had tilted, just a little, as if sensing something was off balance. In weather weaving class, Luma tried to stitch sun rays into the sky, but they drooped like tired threads. Her paws trembled. Ms. Whiffle pulled her aside gently. "Luma, dear, your heart sings another tune. Perhaps Nimbus is not your sky after all." Luma's eyes brimmed with tears. "But I love everyone here. I don't want to fall." Ms. Whiffle wrapped her in warm feathers. That night, the school trembled. A sudden storm rocked the cloud. Students squealed and held on as the wind whooshed in wild spirals. "The tether's breaking!" Piko shouted. "We're sinking!" Thunder cracked. Luma felt the pull, not down, but inward, to something glowing inside. She stepped outside as lightning flared. The wind didn't push her, it waited. She closed her eyes and leaped off the edge. Instead of falling, Luma twirled through the storm like a ribbon in the wind. Her shadow peeled away, revealing glowing roots under her fur. She wasn't just a sky fox. She was a cloudlinker, a rare being that bridges sky and earth. Her glow stabilized the crumbling school. She rose with brilliant arcs of light curling from her tail. Nimbus steadied. The wind hushed. Everyone watched her land softly on the cloud. "You saved us!" Piko gasped. "What? What are you?" Luma smiled, heart light at last. Someone who was born to connect two worlds. From that day, Nimbus School changed. Earth creatures were invited. Roots mingled with raindrops. Wind and soil danced side by side. Luma became a guide for new students, especially those who felt they didn't fit in. She taught them to listen to their own wind. Piko still raced and roared, but now he left space for silence. Ms. Whiffle planted trees in floating pots. The school grew brighter. One evening, Luma perched on the edge, watching stars bloom. "I didn't float like others," she whispered, "but I learned to fly in my own way." A small fox pup joined her. "Do you think I belong here?" they asked. Luma smiled, glowing gently. "Let's find out together." Moral: sometimes we feel out of place until we discover we were made to build bridges no one else can see. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.